You know, here on MotorRacingNetwork.com, we cover all the NASCAR stuff, but we're really branching out and doing a lot of dirt track stuff, Wing Nation, sprint car stuff, and more with that as well. And the dirt late model world is certainly going to be represented as we go forward. Love dirt track racing. Bobby Labonte and Clint Bowyer are a couple of owners that we're familiar with on the NASCAR side, and we've caught up with Clint at a photo shoot with his dirt late model team. And Clint, dirt late model racing, I know it's something near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, it is. So much fun, you know, so exciting. The racing is always second to none, and, you know, I'm pretty biased to racing on the Cup side, so it is a lot of fun to be able to come over and watch these guys race, participate in the shop, and, you know, just to be around it. This is where I came from. It's my background, and I love being a part of it. It's fun to watch these guys race. I'm very proud of both of them, you know, Jonathan Davenport and Jared Landers driving for me. You know, Jared did a great job last year in his first year. I've watched, you know, Jonathan, I've known him for the last couple of years and watched him progress. And, man, I'm really, really excited about, you know, his potential and future in this sport's going to be big. So, got a good group, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, dirt late model racing is just very exciting. It's kind of a unique brand of its own. As you meet people on the street that follow you, what do you share with them about dirt late model racing, and why should race fans get out and check this stuff out?
Well, you know, my fans obviously see it through the Prelude, you know, that we all participate in and finally won this last year. But, you know, it's neat as it's growing. You know, the Lucas Oil Late Model Series keeps getting bigger and bigger. And it just shows you another prime example of, you know, what we're doing here today with a photo shoot. Having Georgia boot on this race car speaks volumes about the sport itself and the popularity it's gaining. And you know, it's no different than Cup racing. I mean, it's so competitive. These cars are very fast and, you know, put on a good show for the fans.
They really do. You know, Clint talked about being a young driver coming up through the dirt track ranks. I actually, a few years ago, over at Charlotte Motor Speedway, watched Jonathan Davenport run the Legends car. He's ran his own late model over the last few years. And, Jonathan, get the opportunity to drive for Clint Bowyer. Pretty cool opportunity for you. You guys announced it last year. Has to be pretty neat to be standing here, taking part in all of this.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely something different for me. And, you know, it's cool to be able to drive for Clint. You know, I'm really excited about my opportunity this year with Georgia Boot and Jared Landers, my teammate, all the guys back at the shop. We've been working real hard. We've got all new cars this year, new engine program with Roush, Yates, and we're really excited about it.
What do you, as you go into this year driving for somebody else, what kind of expectations are you just kind of sticking your toe in the water and see how it goes before you put some numbers out there?
Well, you know, I don't really want to put any numbers out there, but we are going to follow the Lucas Oil Dirt Late Model Series and try to run for the championship and the rookie title this year. Jared won it last year, so, you know, I kind of like to back up what he done and try to win one for myself. But, you know, I really try not to put too much pressure on myself. We want to win every time we unload, but, you know, in all perspective, we just do what we can.
Well, Jonathan Davenport going to be running for the rookie of the year. And Clint, he mentioned a lot of changes on your setup this year. Of course, a lot of changes in your whole world as far as that goes. Yeah. Talk about the changes with this dirt late model program.
Well, I guess if you're going to change, might as well change it all. And, you know, the dirt cars were you know, no different than my Cup side. So we've changed numbers. You know, Dale was always 17 in. We went to 15. And, you know, Jared's, I talked him into going to the 5. So I got 5 and 15 out there. And you know, the new race cars, obviously moving to Barry Wright cars is something that Jonathan knew. You know, I think we're going to gain the experience and the knowledge that he's learned from Barry Wright driving the house car for the last few years. You know, I think is going to carry over and help Jared as he progresses, you know, in his learning curve. And it's just, you know, the engine program is going to be very, very good. We're all excited about that. Our shock program, we've really revamped everything, and hopefully spent the money in the right places for these guys to go out and have fun and have a lot of success. I was wanting to know what number was that?
What number was that?
He didn't give you a number on the wins.
No, he didn't give us any
That
comment.
kind of concerns me.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Well, I at least have to do better than I did last year, and that was about 15 or 16, so
I would be way happy with that.
You'd be good with that?
Yeah.
You'd be good with that? Well, unfortunately, we've got to make sure that this next guy gets in here. Jared Landers, your teammate's going to get 15 wins. Well, he didn't say that, I don't think. But talk about the changes here at Clint's race team and what you're looking forward to.
Well, I'm just looking forward to you know, working with Jonathan and my new crew guys. I mean, we've got a good team going here, and trying to get a feel of this race car, you know, it's all new to me. Hopefully it's good for me. We don't know yet. You know, I've got my negative and you know, positives about where we're going, and just hope that, you know, hope for the best. I mean, I'm going to give it my 110%. nothing less. So.
That's what you always like about Jared, is he definitely somehow gives it 110%. There's always another 10% with Jared, and usually he's high, wide, and handsome. See, before I had Dale, the old man, that was down on the bottom, and my other car was way up on the outside, running about 80 mile an hour faster than everybody. So it's going to be interesting to see these younger guys going out there and having fun.
Jared, what kind of owner is Bowyer? I mean, you know, we see him on Sundays, on Mondays when you come in and have the team powwows. What kind of owner is he?
Oh, he's good. He gets on us when we need it. And, I mean, other than that, I mean, he's good. He's just like one of us. You know, he likes doing the same things we do. And I don't think you can find anybody else you'd rather drive with. I mean, he's a boss when he needs to be. He's a friend on the other hand. I mean, he knows how to work both ends of it. So he's a good dude. So.
Now, Bowyer, you and I have talked a lot of times in the past. Did they let you touch the race cars or not? What do they have you do around the shop?
Like laundry, sweeping, cleaning the restrooms, is filling the refrigerator. I do that quite often, and basically just overall pick up after them. But they do a good job. I got a good group of guys. It's just, that's what's fun for me, is going to the shop when I do get a chance to be here. Is I love going to the shop and hanging around and watching these guys work and participate, helping out. You know, I like. Obviously, we got sponsors and things that we have to look good for, and it's important to me to make sure that we do them a good job.
No doubt. That's what they're doing, taking care of that here, as we have caught up with them at this Georgia Boot photo session here at near the race shop in Welcome, North Carolina. And, folks, we'd just like to tell you, if you get a chance to go out and see some dirt track racing, these guys are tearing it up on the Lucas Oil Late Model Tour, and you would really enjoy a night at the racetrack watching these guys race.